A Mumbai-based travel vlogger, Ami Palan, recently shared her experience on social media about how investing in a 10-year US visa turned out to be one of the best travel decisions that she has ever made. Now, this post has caught a lot of attention, specifically those who love to travel. First, let me tell you about her post. So, in her recent post, Ami explained how having a valid US visa opened up new opportunities and saved her a lot of money when she traveled to the countries like Turkey and the UAE. According to her, having a US visa allows Indian passport holders to access several countries either visa-free or with visa on arrival privilege, making it much easier and cheaper to travel. Ami shared that she had secured a 10-year US visa last year and it has made her travel life much easier. For example, she mentioned that with this visa, she can get a Turkish e-visa for just $60, which is much cheaper than the usual visa price. When she traveled to the UAE, she paid half the usual visa cost and even got a visa on arrival without any hassle. She explained that the US visa has opened up travel options for her to over 25 countries where she either don't need a visa or can get it on arrival. Countries like Mexico, Costa Rica and Philippines offer visa-free entry to the people with a valid US visa, making last-minute trip much easier. She even suggested that Indians who love to travel should actually consider investing in a 10-year US visa because of all the benefit that it brings. Now let me tell you what is so special about this 10-year US visa. So basically, a 10-year US visa is a B1 or B2 visitor visa which is mainly issued for business and tourism purpose. Though the visa itself is valid for 10 years, it doesn't mean that you can stay in the US for an entire duration. You are allowed to stay for up to 6 months at a particular point of time, and after that you will need to leave the country and apply for a re-entry if needed. However, the biggest advantage of having this visa is that it makes traveling to many other countries much easier. So, if you have a US visa on your passport, it shows other countries that you are a trusted traveler, and this can help you get visas for other places very quick. Now, after Ami shared her post, many people on the internet began asking questions and sharing their own experiences as well. One person commented that is there any eligibility for such a long-term visa? To which the other responded with their own stories. Another person said, I went to Dubai and the immigration officer just looked at my US visa, stamped on my visa, gave a SIM card and I was on the way. No question asked. It's amazing how many countries trust the US visa. One person also wrote, smart move. With less hassle, it's easier to travel to broader range of countries. Wait, some even mentioned how a US visa can help you get visa to other countries more easily. Once other countries see that you have a US visa, they feel more comfortable granting you their visas as well. So for Indian passport holders, the 10-year US visa can be a game changer. Specifically for frequent travelers we are talking about. It makes traveling to many countries much easier and cheaper. Let me give you some examples. First is Turkey. Normally, getting a Turkish visa could cost around $100, but with a US visa, you only need to pay $60. Then UAE. Many Indian travelers has reported paying half of the usual price for the UAE visa if they hold a US visa, and sometimes they can even get a visa on arrival. Then comes Mexico, Costa Rica and the Philippines. Now you can travel to these countries without even needing a visa if you have a valid US visa, making these countries the travel plan much simpler and more spontaneous. So, this makes a 10-year US visa not just a document for visiting the US, but a passport to travel to many countries with fewer visa requirements and lower cost. So, in conclusion, if you are somebody who loves to travel and visit multiple countries, investing in a 10-year US visa could be a smart move. It's not just about visiting the US. It's about making your entire travel experience more convenient, cheaper, and more flexible. Now, the US visa can help you unlock visa-free or visa on arrival access to over 25 countries, making it a valuable tool for international travel. So, if you have plans to travel often or want to make your trip smoother, getting a 10-year US visa might just be one of the best travel investment you can make. For more such interesting videos, do follow TimesXP.